We're live?
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy you right now.
Are you sure?
Oh!
Goodness, he got me.
Oh! That's like 100 to 2 right there.
Bro.
Yes. Hold on, I gotta drink my coffee.
I don't think it was
Victory
2.
celebration right now.
I'm pretty sure it was like 10. Come on, man. Don't lie to yourself.
You see that? I wore this shirt that says legend for a reason. Hey, what's up, Northwood Youth?
What's up, Northwood?
Welcome to Northwood Youth Live. It's Wednesday. We're
here.
glad that you're here.
He's already out of breath. Do you hear how old he is? He's out of breath.
I'm 40 and I haven't been to the gym since quarantine started. That just tired me out, not gonna lie.
He was literally standing there with a cup of coffee and he's out of breath. Like.
I'm good. All right, you got that on me. I'll give you that. That's about it. Hey, so glad that you are tuning in. Be sure to say hi. Let us know that you're watching. Say what's up to Liz in the chat. Because if you do that, you could win our giveaway. And our giveaway is, hey, can I get a drum roll real quick? Yes.
It is amazing because you get 50% off camp.
That's right, 50% off, half off of Mix or Move, whichever one you're going to, you get half off. If you've already paid, we'll refund you $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
And $50 for a camp anyway? Like,
I
that's
know,
a
super cheap.
That's a smoking deal.
Super cheap, so make sure that you are inviting people. I was also thinking, hey, if you're bringing somebody to Mix or to Move, and they've never come to anything at Northwood, then you know we're gonna give them that same 50% off deal. We'll only charge $25, which is a steal, like just for your food alone.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's amazing.
Absolutely,
awesome.
Make sure you do that. Also, wanted to let you know, hey, something cool is gonna be happening next week. So if you, it's gonna be cool for everybody for the next couple weeks, but specifically starting next week.
Next week.
Right we are going to invite you to join us here in this space.
But not everyone though.
No, we're starting next week with high school, and we're gonna alternate weeks. So next week, whatever that date is, I think it's the 23rd, it's gonna be high school. You're invited to join us in the sanctuary. We'll still live stream for everybody else that's watching, but anybody who wants to come and join us, you are welcome to do that if you are part of the Northwood Youth High School group. If you're some weirdo and you just happened upon our YouTube channel and you're watching, you stay where you are.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, but nah. And then the following week, middle school, and we've got everything set up so that you can be socially distanced in your seats, and it will be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
It'll mean we'll get to have you up front here playing games.
Possibly ping pong.
Yeah, it won't have to be us.
No.
Always try. You can
it'll be one
yourselves.
of you.
Yeah,
it'll be awesome.
That'll be way better.
And it'll be cool to have a live audience, finally.
I know, right? Because Kian kind of laughs, but he never laughs out loud.
Yeah.
He just gives me that smirk like.
Same as Jared. But that's okay.
All right. Well, we're going to play a game, and we liked last week's game so much that we're bringing it back. So let's play round 2 of Face Booty Awesome. Here's how it works. We're gonna run a clip, and then you're gonna guess whether or not the person in the clip ends up hitting their face, their booty, or if they totally just kill it and it's
looks amazing.
Awesome. All right, so you could just put face, booty, or awesome in the chat. I know you probably want to put booty, but whichever it is. All right, here we go. Let's play that clip.
Oh, another surfer?
That was a really short clip. Okay.
I think our screen just turned off.
Did we lose it? No, we're good. Okay.
Oh, well, that was a short clip.
Is that surfer going to get hit? I think the last surfer got hit in the face last week.
Yes, he did.
So I don't know if this one will be different. I haven't seen this video except for right now.
I'm thinking it's going to be pretty awesome. Do you think the first one's going to be awesome?
That was sick.
Go!
That was sick. That was way cooler than my ping pong slam against you.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, a little bit.
1 for 1 right now, bro.
I know. Yes, you're doing way better.
Let's go.
That's good for you. All right,
100%.
let's see the next clip. Oh, how cute is that?
Oh, no.
Oh, please. This kid's going to get trashed. I can just see it.
Is it going to be face or booty, though?
I'm going face.
Face?
I'm going face. Poor kid.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go booty.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. What?
Oh, Oh my goodness.
We get all the awesome ones this
That
week.
kid is way cooler than we are.
Yes.
But you already knew that. All right, hopefully somebody hits their face or their booty. Let's find out.
Otherwise, this is going to be...
This
Let's go to
would
the next
just be
one.
awesome.
Wet deck.
Recipe for disaster. I think he's got those little the floaties in the wrong place.
Keep him protected, right?
Protect his arms. Yeah, that's a
what
vulnerable
it's-
spot.
that's what
Your
it's
arms.
for.
They should be wearing a helmet. I'm saying face plant. There we go.
Face. Yeah, I agree. Here we go. Oh, booty.
Oh, booty.
Whoa, booty.
Poor kid. Poor kid. Yeah, that
that would
stings.
hurt
That
going
hurts way more when you're 40, just so you know.
He would know. All right, next one. Oh, this doesn't look like it's going to end well. Liz is saying face.
Yeah, this...
She's like chanting it. Face. I think it's going to be booty. I think he's going to
I don't think
slide
it
off
can
and,
be booty because I think this guy lost his booty a long time ago. I'm just saying. He's got serious frog butt going on. This is when you should say, okay, boomer, because that's a boomer. Sorry, I'm not. I'm Gen Y. Okay, get it right.
All right, let's go. Let's see. This is just kind of sad.
Oh, don't bounce too much, dude. Don't do it.
Don't flip.
Check out the soft
flip.
tan line. Check out
Don't
the soft
flip.
lines.
Don't do it.
Oh!
I called it.
Oh man, I was hoping
would
that
hurt.
would be worse than it was, but that's okay. I thought the board was gonna. I've seen that happen before.
Yeah, I have too at a pool.
Yeah,
It was
at a pool.
amazing.
Totally.
Imagine
breaks
that.
in half.
Diving board at a pool.
That's good. Hey, if you've got any videos of yourself, you could send those in to us at some point. That'd be cool. But for
Yeah,
now,
that'd be awesome.
let's see what happens in this next one.
Here we go. This is a really slow beginning for this one.
Oh, someone needs to hit their face.
Yeah. Is it going to be awesome, where it's going to be like a double flip, or is it going to be like face?
I don't know. I just hope. That's terrible, right? That I'm
Yeah.
hoping she hits her face. Bring on the
Beach
carnage.
face? So like Lucas. Here we go. Go to the next one. Let's see it. Yeah, it's like slow-mo, which means that she's going to hit, and it's face.
Hey.
There we go.
And it was her mom's fault.
And
Mom had that rope,
she still held on.
and she didn't let go. And
It wasn't even a face plant. It was like face arm. It was
Yeah,
like a dab
yeah.
when she hit the sand.
by the way, anytime I've been sneezing, I've been
Dabbing?
Yeah, it's dumb. I know. I can't help myself.
Achoo.
Yeah. Good times.
Thank you
Hey,
for playing.
Yeah, thanks for playing Face Booty. Awesome.
Yeah.
We're in a new series this week, and I think it's always good timing to talk about love. But we're going to enter in the next few weeks talking really about judgment. Let's be real. We all have issues at times with judging others. And that can get so far out of hand and be really extreme. But tonight we're just going to jump right into a series that we call Love, Hate. So let's watch.
Here we go. You know, one of the hardest things about being on this live stream is I always have a little bit more time in person to get ready. And I feel like we have like 15 seconds to get ready as soon as we're starting. I can ask questions like, hey, how's your day going? And as you're answering, talking with your friends, I can get my papers and I can kind of read through. But I already know what John's answer would be. I know what Liz's would be. They would both say, you know what? I love just being with you, Joe. It's just amazing. And it's hard to imagine him like wanting to go home with his family. Like I can't imagine any better day. Like it's just so good. So we are starting this series called Love Hate. It's going to be different. It's going to be good though. I'm excited to talk about it, even though this one that I'm starting with, I actually do quite a bit. We were talking about gossip. We were talking about trash talking and a lot of other things. And so this world is kind of a crazy thing to think about because we love using the word love. I love using the word love, but we also love using the word hate. And so like one of the things that we do is we use love and hate in not even the words that they are meant to be. So like we use it to describe our favorite cereal. I love Reese's Puffs. Or I hate Justin Bieber's new mustache. Like it's just kind of crazy. It's a funny thing to think about. It's a funny thing to hear because it's like we're talking about love and hate, but it's hard. Because one of the things that we use is if love is such a big deal, then why do we use it to specifically hate on other people? Like why that's the wrong phrase. I don't know why I just said that, but why do we use hate? Why do we have hate if love is such a big deal? We live in this culture that is so hard sometimes to love other people because they do other things. There's a lot of different things that we could do. There's a lot of different ways that we could talk about hating on other people, but we're just going to cover gossip. Maybe thinking that right now that we don't think about that you don't talk about gossip. You don't talk about other people. So the phrase that comes to mind is I don't talk about other people, but I know other people who do all the time. The truth is that we all do. I know I do. I sometimes make fun of Connor, the other youth pastor when he was here. I sometimes make fun of Scott all the time. Sometimes, all the time, same thing. But when it comes to gossip, we all need to look in the mirror and just ask ourselves if we contribute to this form of hating. Even if we think we don't do it, how is there other ways that we do? And when we look at it, there are different ways that do contribute to it, like our insecurities. Sometimes we do it because we see someone else that they do things that we don't like about ourselves, so we make fun of that. Another part is like easy bonding. Man, if you're in a group of people and they start making fun of someone, it's so much easier to make fun of that other person and bond with that group. I mean, another part is fun. Like sometimes, like I said, it's fun to make fun of someone, especially in that group setting. For me, when I was younger in high school, middle school, it was that competitive advantage. I was 135 pounds as a lineman for a football team. In order to get past some of those guys who were coming in twice my size at 270 pounds, I had to use my words to get past them. Because what they do is they try to get faster. So I'd be like, you know what, you're so slow, I bet I could get past you. And I would tell them how I'd go, but I'd go the opposite direction. I bet I could get past you and get to that quarterback by going through your right. Because you're left-handed, right? And so then they would try to overcompensate and I'd make it and get a sack. It's one of those that you use that for your advantage. You get into their head a little bit. The other part is truth. Sometimes you say something that is mostly true, like, oh yeah, I saw Frank and Margie over there. They were talking with each other, so I bet they're dating. I bet this is happening. You go tell someone else. The other thing is innocent intentions. The sad thing is it doesn't just stick in high school or middle school. Gossip is a people thing. We do it all the time. And if it was just high school, middle school, it makes sense. Because in high school, they're all together. In middle school, you're all together, and sometimes it gets boring. It gets boring, but it doesn't just stick there because we feel like we're going to help each other by talking. Sometimes it's not helping, it's just like helping yourself. But isn't it true that everyone knows that gossip is bad? When it's about them, but in a culture like ours, a culture that loves to hate on other people, how is it even possible to stop it? Like, think about that real quick. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Everyone knows that it's bad, especially when it's happening to them. But in a culture like ours, how can we stop that? How can we stop it? Well, there's this guy named Paul. He lived thousands of years ago. You probably know a Paul. I know a Paul that lives now, but we're talking about a guy who lived thousands of years ago who wrote several books in the Bible. In the newer part of the Bible, he wrote several books, and he was in this town called Ephesus. Ephesus is full of these people who have different religions. They come from different backgrounds. They're just a full culture, like dynamic culture. There's a ton of different cultures that are there. And so he writes this book called Ephesians to these people in Ephesus. And the first verse that I'm going to talk about is this: do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths. Now that's a nice verse right there, but it goes further to say that in Greek, if we were to dive down in Greek, it would actually mean unwholesome is rotten. So the book of Ephesians was written in Greek. And so the translation doesn't normally fit. It actually looks like rotten. So if we were to read that back, it wouldn't say just unwholesome. It would say, do not let any rotten talk come out of your mouths. That's powerful. That's powerful because trash talking or gossiping rots those friendships, those relationships, and those reputations. It rots them. When I think of rot, I think of like almost like mold, or like that black spot or the brown spot on an apple, where you like try to cut it out, but it goes deeper than you think. And if you have that brown spot on an apple, it actually continues to reach out to the other apples in the next few days, and it doesn't smell very good. The apple doesn't smell very good, and by that point, if you have that smell, it just kind of starts reeking in the entire house, and it just doesn't look good or feel good. The best thing that I can think of as well is like if you were to be outside in a forest and your leg were to go through a log that's decaying. It doesn't feel great. It's black and it's just falling apart. That's the rot that we're talking about. This rot that could destroy friendships or relationships, and what happens is it kind of spreads out or radiates out. Not only does things rot around you, but it actually might be something that's unwholesome inside of you. And Jesus talks about this real quick in Mark. He says, it's not what goes into your body that defiles you. It's you're defiled by what comes out of your heart. So if you think about what Paul said and what Jesus said, that's hard. That's a hard thing to think about because it's not just the shows that you're taking in. It's not just all the people that you're talking to, but it's the things that you say. And so if we were going to dive in a little bit deeper into that verse, it goes, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths. It doesn't stop there, though. He continues, he says, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. So not only are we talking about keeping the rot from coming out, but we want to make sure that it's goodness that's coming out. You know, people who trash talk their friends, spread rumors, or always have a mean joke to say about someone. When you think about that person, you think about that part of them. It seems like hating on people is what they're about. Here's my real quick question for you. Is that what you want to be about? Is that how you want to treat others? What do you want to be about? If you were to look in the mirror right now, what would you want to be about? Would you want to be helping those and loving those? Or would you want to be hating on people and trashing them? Would you want to build them up? Or do you want to throw them down? The coolest thing about this, though, is even if right now you feel like you're that negative side, you have a choice to change. You have a choice to decide what you want to be and what you want to be known for. The best part about that is that you have a choice to let love be what you're all about. We sometimes decide what to say by answering these questions. I don't think they're going to pop up, but we sometimes decide on the trash talking, the other things by, will it make me look funny? Like, is it going to make me look like a comic? Will it make me look cool? Will it make me look smart? Or is it mostly true? Like, that's the questions that we sometimes ask. The number one question that you should be asking, though, is this helpful? The main question should be, will these words be helpful? Will they build others up? Will they make other lives better? The greatest thing about everything that we do is the fact that we are able to continue on. We are guaranteed this moment, this time, this second, right now. And the invitation that I have for you is that you continue to live and love others no matter what goes on. All of us get to decide whether we'll be known for being about love or being someone who loves to hate. I invite you to be the latter. Be known for someone who loves. Let's let love be what we're all about. Don't let hate define you. Let's pray real quick. Lord, I want to say thank you for these kids who are watching, these adults who are watching, and I want to say thank you for all that you've given us. All this love, all this graciousness that you have just shown us. I know right now in this world it's tough to see it. It really is. It's hard to see through all the darkness. It's hard to see through all this pain and all the suffering that's going on. But I know that you are around, and I know that your love is clear to us. And I know that no matter what happens, you will be able to just live through us as soon as we accept that positivity in our lives, that love that you have for us, and allow us to love others. In your heavenly name, amen.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is such a challenging thing because, let's just be real, right? We love to hate on other people.
Yes, we do.
We get so much out of it. I just think that we have to own that. And I think you did a good job of really identifying that for us.
Yeah.
And in the world that we live in, right, and all of the tension, all the racial tension that exists, but it's not, as huge as that is, there's so much tension of all kinds. And we get to decide who we want to be, what we want to be about. If we want to add to all that noise, or if we want to be about love, and just let love be what we're all about. And what I think is so cool, what you said is like, through that scripture, we have an opportunity to build each other up. And dude, people need to be built up.
There's enough of taking people down right now.
Absolutely. How many of you who are watching right now would say, and be open about it, that you need to be built up, right? Maybe it's been a little bit easier because you've had a bit of a break from school, which can be one of the worst atmospheres to be torn down by people. Sometimes even by the people who are paid to build you up. But like Joe said, we all have the opportunity to make a different choice. And so now I hope that you'll continue to do that each and every day. Choose to be all about love.
Yeah.
And one of the ways that you can continually be reminded of that is to participate and join in the student reading plan for this series, Love Hate. You can go to YouVersion and you can search XP3 Love Hate, or you can go to thebible.com on a computer and do the same search so that you can join in. And I want to invite you to do it with your small group. And small group leaders, if you're watching, then you can encourage your group and you can participate with them. So
I think you can invite other people into it as well.
You absolutely can. There's a whole social thing built around it. So Do that. If you're not already engaging in something that is filling you up each and every day, so that you're growing as a person, as you're growing your relationship with God, then I want to invite you to do that. And then to follow that up with being involved in a small group. How's your small group been going?
Right now, half of everyone is saying that they are having family things come up, which, I mean, weather's perfect outside for that.
Absolutely.
And that is all right. We've had a couple kids, but you know what? Two or more gathered, that's where Jesus is at. So
absolutely.
It's perfect.
Absolutely. Yeah, we know how it goes. You got all kinds of things competing for your time, for your attention. But man, your time with your small group can be absolutely life-changing when you fully commit to it. And that's a great opportunity to build each other up too in your small group time. Not just like hang out, do fun stuff, but really encourage each other. Just imagine like what the next school year could look like for you personally if by the time you spent this whole summer just connecting with a small group of people who have your back and who want to support you and encourage you in life and your relationship with God. That's a big deal. So just definitely want to invite you to do that. We got other stuff for you that we want you to know about. People have been reaching out to us looking for some young, strong arms and backs to help with yard work. So if that's something that you're into, if you'd be down to do that, you're looking for an opportunity just to get out of the house to serve, then we want to know. Let us know in the chat. Get a hold of Joe or myself or Liz and let us know, hey, I want to help in that way. And then we'll get you connected with somebody in the church who, honestly, themselves, they just can't manage the work that needs to be done.
You're not doing any like blackberries or anything like that. It's just
nothing dangerous.
Yeah, you should be able to mow a lawn.
I think so.
Probably trim a bush or two.
It's fun. That's for me. That's like, and I know like I'm speaking as a dad of 3 kids, but that's my best time. It's just doing yard work.
Yeah,
I love it.
Hey, as it's on the screen right now, we got Mix and Move coming up
real soon,
and I think we got a bumper. We got a bumper for it.
Got the green light, no more red lights. Got the green light. I'm ready to go. I got to go. I'm gonna tell you all about it. Watch me now. I'm ready to go. Look out below. I'm gonna show you all about it. Watch me now.
I don't know about you, but I kind of like that song.
I know.
Like,
I'm ready to go,
grooving.
dude. I'm ready to go now. I hope you're ready to go now.
Mix and
Get
move.
signed up. Register now. You got a deadline coming up.
The 21st.
21st.
Father's
That
Day.
is Father's Day.
Yeah.
Hey, give your father a present and ask for $50 to sign up for Mix, right? Hey, just
Here's
say,
a
hey,
tie. Can
it's
I
an
get $50?
opportunity to get out of your hair or your lack of hair, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you do that. And make sure you're following us on Instagram so that you can be encouraged on a regular basis, so you can be informed on a regular basis. Just another way for you to connect.
Yeah. And then on Thursdays at 7, we got Night of Worship. And then on Sundays at 10. And it actually does a couple different rebroadcasts, I believe.
Absolutely.
If you want live, though, like where I'm chatting with you, then that is at 10 a.m.
Very cool. So
Computer.
yeah, join
Keyboard,
in.
something.
Join in. Before we get to that giveaway, don't forget, next week, if you're in high school, you're invited to join us in the sanctuary. So let other people know, and we'll remind you throughout the week. But right now, I want to give away a half-price registration to Mix or to Move. And a little drum roll, please, because I've got a winner.
You do?
I do.
Already?
I do.
Man,
I know who it is. Liz and I have learned to communicate telepathically.
Man, my arms are getting tired.
Is it? Okay, should I just keep talking? No.
I
All right,
think
and
so.
the winner is Kelsey. Kelsey, you're in the chat. Thanks for joining us. And you've got half off for Move, because I know that you're in high school.
Let's
so,
go.
yeah, connect with your small group leader, and we'll get you registered as soon as possible. That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And hit that bell, right? That's what it is?
Hit that, yeah,
that notification
all
bell,
that
I
stuff
think.
that you hate that we say. Also, give it a like to compensate for all the haters that always give us a dislike.
Yeah,
Y'all
this is
know
all
who
about
you are.
love right now. Y'all hating on us?
Y'all
That's
know
not
who
cool.
you are. That's right. It's not like it hurts my feelings. All right. Well, that's it, man. I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna go try to find something to eat.
It's dinner time.
It is. Yeah, it's like past dinner time.
Burrito boy.
Burrito Boy's calling our names, so we're about to bounce. But anyways, we'll see you next week with a live studio audience.
Here we go. I'm
right.
John.
And I'm Joe.
Peace.